Hi, I here. This is a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. We're going to pull two cards from the Thoth deck to see what energy is currently surrounding you. What we see on the bottom of the Thoth deck is going to represent your general energy. We're then going to pull 9 cards from the huge tarot deck and turn those over slowly to see what story or message unfolds. The card we see on the bottom of that deck is going to represent the general theme of this reading. And once we see what messages need to come through, we're going to pull 1 card from the shadow deck to see what's in your unconscious energy. And what is on the bottom of that deck is going to represent what you don't see coming. So let's just see what happens. Alright, so we are tuning in to the energy of Sagittarius today. So if that is your sun, your moon, your rising, however you are identifying with the energy of Sagittarius, you can use that to help shape or color how you interpret today's messages. And if anything doesn't fit, as always, do not try to force it. You can always check your other placements, or you can just stick around and see what's going on in the world of other Sagittarians. So let us see what messages we get today for the sign of Sagittarius. What messages can we receive? What things can we meditate upon? What things should we be aware of? What things should we think about? What do the Sagittarians out there need to see today? Okay, let's get one more good shuffle. I feel like it needs a little bit more in it. There we go. Alright, so we're going to pull 2 cards from this deck and then see what your general energy is going to be. Okay. So let's pull 1, 2. Okay, we'll turn those over in a second. Your energy is the 2 of Swords, Peace. So, this is a card of some kind of choice with 2 unresolved opposing forces. Maybe two choices that need to be chosen between, and perhaps the solution to this is to transcend the choice. Or perhaps there's some way to integrate these 2 choices together, and instead of actually committing to one or the other, they can come together and be united in some sort of like synthesis. Again, either a transcendence or some kind of melding together of these choices to help you figure out what's the right path. You might be feeling a little stuck. It might not be clear exactly what you need to do with whatever it is that you're thinking about or trying to choose between, but neither one of these really is a better choice. And so there could be a little bit of a sense of a sort of stuckness, like I said, but I think you will find that the solution to whatever it is that you're dealing with is going to come from either transcending the problem or trying to look beyond picking one option or the other. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the Lust card surrounding you. So we definitely have a sense of wanting to grow from whatever it is that we are stuck with. We want to work with other people. Perhaps there is some kind of stubbornness or something that needs to be alleviated. Perhaps you are being surrounded by a certain amount of, a desire to commit to certain actions, and you're not really sure how to balance all this energy. You have a will that you want to put in some direction, but it's got some conflict with perhaps the way that you're interacting with others. And if you're going to be able to work with other people and grow through this, you're going to need to balance out this this passion that's pushing you in one way, which is a good energy. The Lust card is nice, powerful, positive energy, and the 3 of Pentacles, I mean, this is good energy to have surrounding you. But I'm seeing with this 2 of Swords here, there's some kind of resolution that needs to be achieved, some kind of balance that needs to be accomplished with whatever it is that you're dealing with. So let's see what the huge tarot deck has to tell us. I'm not really getting a solid, clear message from this, other than there's some kind of plan or collaboration that you need to be a part of, but I think that you are in conflict with it, and this puts you in this place of stuckness to some degree. But it's not a stuckness you can't come out of. It's almost like an energy of not knowing to go left or right, and so you end up picking neither option in the first place. It's not stuckness in the sense that you don't know you're stiff in this situation. It's just that you're not really clear on what to go, and you're in a position of maybe not choosing anything at all. So, but you've got people around you that want to work with you, and either you or those energies around you are definitely fueled with a lot of passionate energy. But just, I'll admit, I'm not entirely sure what the message is that's coming through here yet. So let's see what the Huge deck tells us to maybe clarify some of this. So we're going to pull 9 cards from this deck, and that's going to tell the story of whatever this reading is supposed to be about. Which I'm curious, because I don't see yet what this is going to be about. So let us see what the Sagittarians need to see today. What are you doing? What's going on? What is your world like right now? What is surrounding you? Why do you have lust and the 3 of Pentacles surrounding the 2 of Swords? Okay, that feels pretty good. Alright, so let's see what we're going to get here. We're going to pull 9 cards from here. Alright, and the theme of the reading is the 2 of Swords. Okay, so strong 2 of Swords energy. There's definitely some kind of balance needs to be struck here. And it's not clear how to reach that balance. You're trying to get something in alignment. I think you've got competing forces that are pulling you in different directions. And again, neither one of them is really the right choice or the wrong choice. It's just that it's not clear how to resolve these competing forces. Maybe there's a fight between productivity and desire here is maybe something that's happening. But let's see what goes on with the rest of these cards. More air energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. So, perhaps you or someone in your life is coming to the table with a very direct kind of energy. Someone who they see things as they are, very clear-minded, not going to mince words. They're going to be very direct with you about what they feel or what they think. Again, this could be you or it could be someone else. But again, I feel like there's a conflict of energies going on here, and again, I don't know if that's you or someone else in this situation yet. We'll see as more of these cards are unfolding, but there's something about being direct about the reality of a situation that needs to be sort of played out here, and there's no sugarcoating it. There's a hard truth that needs to be accepted. I don't think this is coming from a place of heaviness, or actually not heaviness. What's the word I'm thinking of is there's not an energy that I'm picking up of sort of cruelty or meanness to this. It's just that, hey, there's a reality that you need to see. There's something that's got you stuck, and someone, either you internally or someone around you, is wanting you to be able to transcend whatever is got you stuck, but they want you to see things as they really are. So let's see where this takes us. I don't know where this is going. 2 of Wands, another 2, and the Hermit. Okay, so whatever has got you struggling here, maybe you are this Queen of Swords, and you're trying to look at a situation to gain some clarity, to make sense of what it is you need to do. Again, there's a conflict. Again, I'm picking up, because of these 2 cards here, that perhaps it's a conflict between what you want to build, your productivity, and what you feel and what you desire. And these things maybe are not in alignment, even though they could be. So I think perhaps with the Queen of Swords and the Hermit, and the 2 of Wands. So I'm thinking that perhaps you're doing some introspection on how to resolve this conflict. You're trying to get some clarity on how you feel about something. So you're going to be looking inward. And with the 2 of Wands, this is almost, it feels like this is a journey inward. As if there's something inside you that you need to reconnect with. There's something that you need to be able to understand that is not up front in your awareness. So you need to really evaluate how you feel about something. Or perhaps maybe not how you feel. A lot of this feels very cold, except for the Lust card. So maybe you're trying to get a reality check is the vibe I'm getting from this. And so you're going to look inward and try to be honest with yourself, but still sharp with that sword energy. You're not going to try and deceive yourself. You want to really get a sense of how you feel about whatever this is that you're struggling with. So an inward search, a journey within, to find some sort of resolution here is what I'm seeing. Yeah, okay. Eight of Cups and Four of Wands. Yeah, you're trying to find... I wonder if the conflict that you have is maybe with family members or a community that you're a part of. Perhaps you don't feel like you're really fitting in with the group that you are currently working with. Perhaps you feel like there is energy that is not serving you and isn't necessarily draining you, but isn't helping you grow. So you're looking inward to kind of make some sense of what is it that's missing here. What is it I'm trying to find in this situation that I'm not getting from the people or places that I'm currently involved with. You want to find some sort of home. You want to find some communal connection, but right now you're not feeling that. And so again, you've got this reality check of the Queen of Swords that you're trying to grow from your realizations, but those are going to involve some looking inward and facing some really hard truths about where you fit in with other things. You know, if you're working with other people on any kind of collaborative projects, perhaps your heart is not really in those projects. I feel like it's almost, again, there's the opposition here. Feels like it's coming between the collaboration of working with others or being surrounded by people that you're just not quite vibing with. And so you want to look inside and see, is it me or is it the people I'm surrounding myself with? But you're coming to a realization that there's something you might need to walk away from, not with any animosity, just because you realize that there's something more that you're not getting from whatever it is you're currently involved in. So what's in the middle of all this? Oh, okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so you're ready to take a spin on the wheel, right? Let's see what happens. If you're not feeling where you are right now, maybe there's something bigger and better beyond this that you could tap into. And maybe you're just sort of like riding through the cycles, you know, going through the motions, seeing how things just kind of go in your day-to-day life, and you're just kind of you're missing something. You're not necessarily sad, but you're not passionate about something right now, and that's what you want. You want passion. Or maybe these aren't in conflict. Maybe you do want to find something to work on that you're passionate about, but you're not clear on what that is. You're not clear on how to find that, and so you are feeling, But with the Two of Swords, I really do feel like there is some kind of like pull in two different directions. That's kind of maybe making you feel kind of stretched out. Maybe you have too many commitments that are pulling you in opposition between yourself and the other people that you're around. But again, you're looking for something to be passionate about that you're not finding. You want to find a home that you're not feeling a current connection with. But with the Wheel of Fortune, that usually is a sign that positive change is on the way. So you're looking for the next thing, and you know, as time passes, eventually you'll roll into whatever this thing is. But I mean, as always, it's not going to just fall in your lap. You have to reach out and go for it. And maybe that's why you're doing this inward search, is you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to move towards. So the wheel is turning, pulling you in a direction, but you're not yet clear what that direction is. Or maybe you have some options about what this direction is, and you're not clear on which to choose, and so you're just kind of not going anywhere. And you know, that's not a good place to be. Let's see what we get. Okay, we Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Okay, it's kind of interesting. Everything in this column except for the Hermit is very much about celebrating with other people. So again, I'm feeling a sense of a disconnect from how you're connecting with a disconnect from how you're connecting with other people. You want to be surrounded by people that make you feel passionate and happy, and you don't have that right now. You want, this is what you want, but you're not feeling it. You're feeling this right now, you know. And there's this whole wheel here in the center that's spinning everything around, and you know, you're just kind of spinning your wheels in your head, trying to figure out like, well, what am I missing? What am I missing? What do I need to put myself into? And that's the Page of Pentacles. You've got a desire to want to work on something, but you're not clear on what it is that you want to work on. You just feel, I mean, maybe that's the thing, is maybe you're in a place where you've got a lot of time, and a lot of energy that you want to put into stuff, and you don't know what to do with it. So you're just kind of spinning around, not going anywhere, you know? You're not feeling this passion, this lust that you want to feel. You're feeling this sort of stale Eight of Cups energy. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen a Four of Cups. It's the kind of general vibe I'm also feeling from this, more so than the eights. But then, I mean, then again, the eight, you know, it's two times the four. It's so much stuck, stale, cold energy that you're realizing that it's time to move away, because you want to be in Three of Cup energy. You want to, I mean, look at these people; they're having a great time. You want to do that. You want to be a part of that great time. But again, you're not clear on what to put your energy into. You're this page with this desire to create something new or start putting yourself into something new, and you're not sure what that is. So again, I think that's why we have at the very top of all of this the story that unfolded here was beginning with an introspection to try to figure out, where is this wheel taking us? What is the home we want to live in? What are the places and things we want to surround ourselves with, so we can get into this happy Three of Cups energy. So let's see what we get. Queen of Wands. There we go. We want to move from the Queen of Swords to the Queen of Wands. We want to take this desire to build from the Page of Pentacles, and we want to go passionately forward into whatever it is that we're working with. In fact, look at that. The wheel is spinning. At the top, we have the cold, calculating Queen of Swords, and underneath it, we have the passionate, fiery Queen of Wands. So I think that's the direction you want this wheel to turn. You want to get out of your head. You don't want to just be thinking about stuff. I mean, you have to figure out a plan to move in a direction, but that's not really what you're desiring. That's just where you are right now. Where you really want to move towards is something that's going to make you feel excited and passionate and happy to be putting your time into it. So again, the Two of Swords energy that's happening here is just a feeling of wanting to work on different projects. And I feel like there's perhaps a sense that you have options of what you want to work on, and it's not clear what to put your energy into. And without that sense of a clear direction, I think that's leading you to a sense of feeling kind of, well, directionless, you know, for lack of a better word. And that feeling of directionlessness is what's leading to this sort of emotional emptiness, where you've got the desire, but you can't quite make up your mind what you want to put all that energy into. But, you know, I think you have people around you. I don't think this is just what you want. I think there are people around you that want to celebrate and do things with you, and perhaps that's the solution here, is rather than picking what you want to put your time in, maybe surround yourself with the people that make you happy, and it'll be a little bit more natural how things are sort of going to naturally unfold. Of course, it'll be more natural for things to naturally unfold, but the idea is putting yourself in an environment that's where you're going to be surrounded by people you care about is going to naturally lead you towards things that you're going to want to put your time into. Not because you want to put your time into them directly, but because the people that you care about are going to incentivize you to understand what are the things that are worth putting your time into. So I think that's how you transcend this problem, is rather than picking something to get sort of obsessed and involved in, the plan that really needs to come out of this, the collaboration, is going to be just be around the people you care about, be around the people that make you happy, that make you feel excited to be alive, and it will be very natural what you want to put your time and efforts into, because it'll be the things that you can enjoy with those people. And that's how you transcend this stuck energy, is by not making a choice of what to do. Instead, surround yourself with the people you care about, and the choices will be made a little bit more obvious to you what it is that's worth putting that energy into. So that's the vibe I'm getting from this. Again, you know, as you're looking at these cards, if another message comes through, always use your own intuition, and however these cards sort of speak to you is what you should be taking away from this. But that's the vibe I'm getting. So let us see now what is in your unconscious energy. So we'll pull a card from the shadow deck. Okay, so let's get one card from here. What do we not see coming? And what is in your unconscious thoughts? What are you thinking about but not thinking about it? You know, what are you unaware that you're actually thinking about. Alright, so let's get one from here. And what do we see? The Seven of Wands. Interesting. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the sense that you're passionate about something. Or you're passionate, but not necessarily clear about what. But you've got the energy inside you to put it into something. It's just not clear what that is. But you know you want to do something. You know you want to work on something. But yeah, again, not super clear what you want to be working on. You just know you want to be doing something. So you've got the power to be able to be successful in whatever it is you want to accomplish. But yeah, again, you need to stop. I think you're overthinking things. I really think you need to stop thinking so much about what you want to put your energy and time into. Stop trying to find a solution to your problems. And let go of this desire to really be on top of things and just be happy with the people you care about. And I think the answers will naturally come to you. Don't try to force it. Don't try to scope out the situation and figure out what the best thing is going to be. Just go with it, and I think it will be made more clear to you. And what you don't see coming is the moon. Interesting reading. So what you don't see coming is the unknown, the mystery, there's something sort of sloshing around in your head that's making you feel sort of uncomfortable and ungrounded. And again, you're not realizing that that's the sort of problem here. You're trying to find your way out, and again, I really think the idea is to not try to find the solution directly, but just be around things that make you happy, and you'll naturally find your way out of this sort of, dark space that you don't really understand and don't even seem to really understand that you were in. It doesn't seem clear to you that you are... It's clear to you that something's up, but it's not clear to you what exactly it is or how to deal with it. And again, I think rather than putting your energy into trying to solve that problem, just be around things and people that make you happy, and it will become more natural to how you understand the solution to that problem. Don't try to force a victory. Just kind of go with things, let things be as they are. That doesn't mean don't do anything. Don't wallow in this stuck energy, but just be around people, and they'll help you get out of this thing that you're trying to make sense of. You'll get there. So I hope this was helpful. Again, if there's any messages coming through that I didn't speak on, please feel free to take away from this your own interpretation. Again, use your intuition to see what this means to you. But I hope my comments on this have helped you in some way, or at the very least were enjoyable. So as always, please like the video, leave a comment if you have anything to add or share. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I do these videos, I try to do them daily, and yeah, if you know other people who may enjoy these, please share them on whatever social media platforms or through any kind of communication you have with other people. But yeah, again, I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.